Hey guys, it's the Comic Quiz here, bringing you another comic review, and today we're going to be talking about Superboy Annual Issue 1, which is another continuation of the Hell on Earth story arc that's going on in the Superman family. So yeah, let's get into it. So mind you, this issue is pretty long. I don't know how much it'll be worth wherever you're from, maybe in America, but in Britain it's worth £3.20, I think it was. Yeah, about that. What about that? Actually, it says here $4.99. So also I'll mention whether the price was worth paying for regarding this issue. So yeah, let's get into it. So basically, after Superman and Superboy were sucked into this pocket dimension by this this giant machine that was in the fortress, they end up on this weird pocket dimension where their bodies are pretty much messed up. Like the laws of space and laws of space and time don't really apply on that world. So their bodies, like Superboy's hands, oversized, his head's like been deformed, and his body really just languishing like you know, a Captain no, what's his name, Mr. Fantastic would be, when he's always stretching out like different positions and stuff. That's what the boys kind of looks like. So then they get teleported to another pocket dimension where like it's a giant farm world. So Superman uses his X-ray vision to try and scan the area, see if there's anybody there, but there's no one there. He can't find anyone, and he also says that there seems to be this fog which is blocking his vision, and that the farthest he could see is a little house like a few kilometers ahead of him. So while they're journeying together, Superboy and Superman use this chance to get to know each other. Superman explains that he's from Krypton, like Kara and Hell, and how he spent most of his life on Earth. But Superboy, he just being a sarcastic little guy, saying like he's Kryptonian. He's raised on Earth, created to be a weapon, and that and he starts using all these snark comments, and Superman's not really impressed with that. But also, as time goes on, you start seeing that you start pointing out certain characteristics about themselves which you don't really notice. Like Superboy says that Superman's so every time he speaks, it's like he's giving a lecture. He's so commanding, and in a way, he comes off a bit as arrogant. But Superman says to Superboy that he comes off a bit snarky and is always sarcastic and doesn't really take things seriously in a way. But the way they start getting to know each other, also while having to evade all these different threats that they keep coming up against. Like at first, on this farm world that they're on, they come up against these giant like mud creatures that they're fighting against. But while Superboy's using his powers, he seems like he can sense like somebody's trying to talk to him, but he's not able to fully focus in on it at first until they get to like this graveyard world where he uses tactile telekinesis, and he puts his hands on the ground and realizes that this whole prison that they're in is alive, and that apparently it's supposed to be this place which is meant to allow beings of different races to heal if they were injured, and gives them time to recuperate without being disturbed. But after the prison was captured by this pirate named Garso, it was turned into this giant prison, and apparently the prison itself is alive, and that's hated what it's become. That's why there's so much chaos going on with it. Also, as this is going on, we realize that there are two prisoners that's spying on Superboy and Superman, and think that because of Superboy's powers, he can pretty much serve as a catalyst for them to get out. So as they confront Superman and Superboy, at first they attempt to lie to them, saying that they're just traders who are wrongly captured and imprisoned. But Superman recognizes one of the prisoners, saying that you're Garth's older brother, who's much more vicious, and that you committed genocide in an entire solar system or something like that. So then, after the jig was after them, they realized that Garth's brother wasn't who he said he was. They get into this massive fight. Superboy and Superman are able to take them, but Superboy initially looks like he's abandoned Superman, but actually just went to he actually had this plan where he meets this giant sphere, and with it he's able to transport both Gotham's brother and his companion out of the prison. But at first, Superman's like, "What's wrong with you? You have no idea what you've just unleashed on the galaxy." But Superboy's like, "Yeah, don't worry, I already know what I've done. I've just teleported them to an uninhabited galaxy where there's nothing there. So basically, they're probably just self-destruct themselves since they have nothing to gain or lose." So basically, away from this, the Justice League are trying to figure out how to get Superboy and Superman out of the pocket dimension prison. Cyborg tries to interface with it by connecting to it, but it blocks him out and electrocutes him. Meanwhile, Hell and Supergirl are completing this device that will allow them to suck out the energy of the sun and use it to send them back in time to Krypton. But as this, when I keep saying Supergirl, I'm really annoyed. I mean, I get that she wants to go back to Krypton, but the fact that she wants to sacrifice the entire all life in the Sol system just to save Krypton again, which is already a dead planet, which is really selfish and really just annoyed me seeing that. And also the fact that Hell just keeps on playing her. It's like, why doesn't she realize this? So basically, at the end, Superboy and Superman are able to escape, having gotten a better understanding of who each other are, and also in a way also coming closer together. But as they've escaped, Superman asks the Batman how long were they in the this pocket dimension. Batman explains they were only in there for about a few minutes. But Superboy's like, "Oh, that's fine, at least we have plenty of time to go stop them." But Superman's like, those few minutes could pretty much mean the end of the world. And at the end we see that Hell and Supergirl have finished their device, and next issue, well, Superman 16 or 17 should be, or 16, whatever, should be the conclusion to this Hell on Earth story arc. So overall, I think it was an okay issue. It was entertaining. I liked the interaction between Superman and Superboy, getting to know each other, which is also very different, because if you watch Young Justice or if you read the previous universes, Superman and Superboy, they were pretty much uncomfortable with each other. They didn't want to interact with each other because they thought it was just so weird, like, Claude and then the original donor being together was weird for them. But here they seem to get on just fine. You see how Superman realizes that he can come off a bit arrogant and in a bit superior, even though he doesn't mean to be, while Superboy comes off a bit sarcastic and foolhardy in a way, how he doesn't think things through, how he doesn't fully think about the best way how to use his powers, and how he also remarks that how Superman, he has helped him think about that he needs to up his game at times. So I like the interaction between them. Also, this was pretty much just about them, really. Also, throughout the different sections, you see that the artwork does change, because they did have various artists doing it. But I preferred the artwork when they were on the space farm. That was definitely the best bit of artwork that they had in the comic. I really liked that one, but I really wish that they just stuck with that instead of just changing art, because it went from being decent to really good, then just being bad for me. I didn't really like it. Also, I say that it was, well, just managed to justify its price of I think it was £4.25 actually. Yeah, £4.25 or £4.99 for wherever you're from. So yeah, overall it's a decent issue. I give it 7 out of 10. Guys, don't forget to comment in the comment section below. Tell me what you thought about this issue. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and like this video and share with your friends, whoever. And this is Comic Quiz signing out. See you later, guys.